It is WWE Clash at the Castle in Scotland, coming up in just a few hours from the OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland. In the main event, it'll be Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Overall, the build for this has been all right, and seeing some clips from SmackDown, it looks like we're going to get another crowd that is absolutely insane. So let's run this thing down. Bayley going up against Piper Niven for the WWE Women's Championship. Piper Niven, born in Kilburnie, Scotland. So a homecoming for her. A talent who I have liked for a very long time. Kind of getting introduced to the WWE in the Mae Young Challenge Classic. Either way, bring that back. That was cool. But she is, I think, a really unique performer and someone who is very, very interesting. She's not winning here. They are setting up for Bayley against Nia Jax. If you wanted to do a real underdog thing and Bayley against Nia against Piper Niven at SummerSlam, knock your socks off with it. But I just don't see Piper in a 3-week build knocking off Bayley. I think this crowd is going to make a star out of Piper. And I think this is the big thing. With Piper, with Alba Fire, and with Isla Dawn. These are all performers who probably wouldn't be in this spot if not for the birth certificate. Which is fine. WWE has gone the other way on that for a long time. And think about the heat. And so that has been incredibly frustrating at points. But I do think that it is now an opportunity to make these performers feel like big deals and capitalize on that. We will see, because I think they've done a good job with Sami Zayn since Elimination Chamber last year. Got a little bit wobbly. Or a couple of years ago, I guess. It got a little bit wobbly, but they got it back, and then when they were back in Montreal, made him feel like an even bigger star, and he has rode that momentum for a little bit here. So I think that is going to be key to coming out of this, because I don't see Piper Niven getting the win here. I think Bayley picks up a victory. Singles match for the Intercontinental Championship. It'll be Sami Zayn defending against Chad Gable. I think this is where we get the Otis reaction. Maybe not. Maybe they do it on Monday, because this crowd is going to be insane anyway. And so trying to capitalize on an insane reaction on a show of insane reactions might be a bit difficult to stand out. So I think we get a Sami Zayn win here, and it spins off into a Chad Gable versus Otis on Monday, when Otis eventually turns, Chad blaming the loss on Otis, and we get Otis hulking up, and he leads the charge against Chad Gable. I think that's probably how it goes down. I Quit match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes taking on AJ Styles. The build for this has been exceptional. It has been really, really fun to see AJ in that light, and the way that they kind of used a natural storytelling thing of, look, you're going to have to go to the back of the line here because you just lost the championship. Like, okay, well, am I though? And instead of doing the retirement, kind of baiting Cody Rhodes into this, I don't think anyone is buying that Cody is losing this championship. And it's something that WWE is having a problem with right now, is that, like, people love Cody. We love the whoa and all of that. Nothing feels threatening. He doesn't feel threatened at all. There doesn't feel like there is a challenge to his title at this point. SmackDown has been very blah. And like, no one believes that AJ Styles is going to win here and win the undisputed WWE Championship. We all believe that this is going to go to WrestleMania with something with either Roman or Rock or something. So, or at least SummerSlam with these guys. So I would be surprised if there was a change here. I think Cody does get the win. Triple threat match for the Women's Tag Team Championships as Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defend against Alba Fire and Isla Dawn and Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark. The champs retain in this one as well. I just don't see them having Bianca and Jade lose at this point, and there isn't a whole lot left to say about that. Then in the main event, intrigue abound, as it is Damian Priest defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. Everything is pointing to Drew being in the main event, and everything is pointing to it making so much sense to have Drew just win it. They had him basically as a babyface on Monday with the banger after banger with Sheamus and all of that. And it's in Scotland. Look, we thought it was pointing towards Sami Zayn winning the Universal Championship, against Roman at Elimination Chamber. And we thought this about Drew McIntyre the last time there was a Clash at the Castle. So could be wrong on this, but it's already, you're probably over on the night with Scottish talent winning. And Drew McIntyre has been built up for this moment, it feels like, for a really long time. He has been great. He feels like a main eventer. I wonder how that plays into things with a CM Punk story. I wonder how it plays into things with a Gunther story. I like, there's just a whole lot of different intrigue coming out of it. And also, I don't know if you've, like, it feels like we're just scratching the surface on a Damian Priest world title run, right? Like, it doesn't feel like we've really kicked it into gear. And now part of that is him. But like, this would be a monster win if he were to get that. He would feel like that main event guy. I wonder if there is some kind of, if this starts a bit of a rift with the Judgment Day. I just don't see Drew McIntyre losing. I know we're all expecting CM Punk or something to throw off Drew McIntyre, Joe Hendry. I just don't see it really happening. I think McIntyre does get the win.